So today we're going to dive into how to rediscover that inner sense of aliveness. We'll do it by looking at three states that are super connected but also distinct: pleasure, happiness, and joy. The goal here is to find our way back to the flow of life itself.
It's the great paradox of our time, isn't it? We've got these endless streams of information, of social connection, but so many of us feel this quiet, constant sense of being disconnected from ourselves and, well, everything. We're going to get to the heart of why that is, and more importantly, how we can start to change it.
And this, right here, is the core promise of what we're talking about. This isn't about chasing some new, shiny feeling you have to earn. It's about remembering a kind of wisdom that's already inside you. It's a state of being that is your birthright. It's a journey of rediscovery, not acquisition.
All right, so to really kick this off, we need a new way of looking at things, a central metaphor. The source material calls it the current, and it's this powerful life force that many of us have, just lost touch with. Let's break down what that actually means.
Okay, so this is the crucial point. This isn't just some poetic idea. The current is described as this tangible, bioelectric energy that's literally flowing through our bodies. It's the same energy that ancient wisdom traditions were mapping out for centuries and that modern science is only now really beginning to understand. It's like the hum beneath everything.
Now this is what really frames our modern problems so well. You look at ancient cultures, and they saw the body as a sacred temple, right? A direct line to this current. Pleasure wasn't a dirty word. It was a form of prayer, a way to get aligned with life. But we've totally shifted. We see the body as a machine for productivity. And in that shift, the current inside us has started to dim.
So where do we even begin to reconnect? Well, you go right back to the source. We start with the body and its most fundamental, native language, pleasure.
This quote just completely reframes the whole conversation. It's asking us to stop seeing pleasure as some guilty indulgence or a distraction from what's important. Instead, think of it as a form of deep recognition. It's your body's own intelligence, its way of telling you, yes, this is it. We are aligned with life right now.
And this is where it gets really cool, because our bodies are fundamentally electrical. Every single thought is a tiny spark. Your fascia, that connective tissue all through your body, acts like a living internet conducting voltage. Even your heartbeat creates an electromagnetic field we can measure. So when you stretch or dance or just breathe deeply, you're not just moving muscles. You are literally recharging your internal grid.
Okay, so let's move up a level and see how this all connects. If pleasure is the raw data coming from the body, then happiness is the story that our mind weaves from that data.
This is such a critical distinction. Think about it. The exact same beautiful sunrise can move one person to tears, and another person barely even notices it. The difference isn't the light, right? It's the meaning our mind decides to give that sensation. Happiness is really the art of interpretation.
I absolutely love this metaphor. It captures our power here perfectly. Our thoughts aren't just random noise or static in our heads. They are the conductors, and they are directing the flow of our internal energy, shaping those raw sensations of life into either a symphony of happiness or a total mess of anxiety.
And again, this isn't just philosophy, it's physiology. Things like heart-brain coherence, these are measurable states where your whole system is in sync. Simple acts, like taking a slow breath, activate your vagus nerve, sending a powerful "you're safe" signal to your brain. And practices like gratitude, they literally, physically rewire your brain to notice more of what's good in the world.
Here's a simple tool you can use, like right now. It's called the 3-breath pause, and it's a super quick way to hack your own nervous system. You breathe in slowly through the nose for 4. That signals safety. You hold for just a beat, and you can almost feel that internal current. And then you have a longer exhale, out for 6, which activates your body's rest and restore mode. It's basically a reboot in 3 simple steps.
All right, now we're moving to the final and maybe the most mysterious piece of this journey, what the source calls the soul's radiance, which is joy. Okay, so the crucial point here is that joy is different from happiness. Happiness is often a reaction, right? Something good happens and we feel happy. Joy, on the other hand, is described as a revelation. It's a state you uncover that's already within you. It's when your internal system is so aligned, so coherent, that that feeling of being a separate you just dissolves.
And this line just captures that feeling of expansion so beautifully.
It's that moment when the bioelectric current we've been talking about this whole time suddenly recognizes that it isn't just stuck inside you, it's actually part of the vast interconnected flow of all of life.
Okay, so we've got these three powerful concepts: pleasure, happiness, and joy. But how do they actually work together in real life? Let's bring it all together. First up, we have pleasure. Think of this as your anchor. It's what connects you to your body, to the physical reality of the present moment. This is your foundation.
Next up, happiness is your compass. It takes that raw, grounded data from your anchor, from pleasure, and it uses your mind to weave a story, to give your life meaning and direction.
And finally, joy is what gives you expansion. It takes your grounded presence and your meaningful direction, and it just dissolves the boundaries, connecting you to that feeling of unity with everything. This slide puts it all together perfectly. It's so important to see that these aren't steps on a ladder you have to climb. It's way more like notes in a chord. Pleasure, happiness, and joy, all playing together in harmony. Each one has its own domain, the body, the mind, the soul, and its own vital function. And together, they create this full, resonant experience of being alive.
You know, if you take just one thing away from all this, let it be this simple, memorable equation. It's like a roadmap. When you feel your inner energy and you bring awareness to it, you find flow. When you add meaning to that flow, you find happiness. And when you can surrender into that happiness, letting go of the need to control, you uncover joy.
And that really brings us full circle. This whole journey of rediscovery ends with this beautiful thought. It's not about finding something new that was lost. It's about the current that's already inside you, finally remembering its own vast, boundless nature. That, right there, is the essence of joy.
So the final question to leave you with is this. If you were to just get quiet for a moment, right now, and really listen, not with your ears, but with your whole body, what is your current telling you today?